People are setting off fireworks. Kind of irritating.
I mean, what are they even celebrating? The United States is in its death throes.
We just got a terrifying communique from the terrorist group Imminent Storm. They said that they're
This is
occupying the air
communique
cleaner
anymore.
above Isaac City. This unit
Air
takes
cleaner.
air from above ground, cleans it, and sends it down to the underground city. It is literally the city's lifeline. Their demands are for the immediate dismantling of Murakumo Millennium, who they say has become the ringleader of social decay. Their false accusations are brash. Their recent activities
To say the
are a
least.
string of failures thanks to you Ravens. This is a desperate act of desperate men willing to die with honor. Eliminate them
Or
quickly.
desperate struggle.
Or,
Note that the air
dishonor
has
is more
extremely
like,
complex
but-
structure due to the repeated retrofits with the expansion of the underground city. Be careful. A theater of operations is the Isaac City air cleaner. Enemy forces are unknown.
I feel like it'd probably be better to, like, maybe perhaps not retrofit your air cleaner. Perhaps just build another air cleaner. And then decommission the old one and rebuild it entirely.
Main system engaging
Limited
combat
resources.
mode.
But enough resources to build giant robots. A whole lot of them.
Note that Isaac City is not the one that's building the giant robots.
Well, people have to work in the factories that build the giant robots. I feel like if you bought, like, well, I guess an assembly line AC, its performance would probably be pretty shitty.
Probably.
Raven, Lord have mercy. We found that there is a hidden tank containing poison gas. Just in case.
God can't help you now.
We have stopped the fans. We can only stop them for 10 minutes. Find that tank quickly.
Why only 10 minutes?
Because the city probably starts running low on oxygen.
After 10 minutes?
Well, that does seem like a ridiculously short amount of time, to be fair.
Hey, somebody left some missiles
AC
in the
weapons
vents.
obtained.
Huh.
Time to go trawling around the vents.
Do you actually have a 10-minute timeline?
I think there is one, it's just not shown. Because unless you're really, really easy about, or well, have a really terrible tendency to get lost very easily, it's pretty difficult. Or if you're an idiot and using an AC head that doesn't have any sort of memory function in its mapping system, in which case, well, you deserve whatever happens to you for your very poor planning. Because odds are good that you're going to want a head that actually has as much functionality as possible. Because if you go into any of those destroy organism missions without a head that has a biometric sensor, you can't actually lock onto those. Womp womp.
That's great.
Which is exactly why I have to switch heads, because the head I normally use does not have a biosensor. It's also important that all my robot computer voices are women, so there's that too.
Natch.
I am a man of refined taste. It's a pretty piddly bomb. Mine, whatever. I suppose mine's probably a better word for it.
Proximity mine, yeah.
It only did like 150 damage.
It did 150 damage to a giant-ass robot, so,
That has like 8,000 some AP to start with. 8,500 something.
obviously it was meant as more of a deterrent.
It's really more for MTs, most likely.
Yeah, if they put a bomb in here big enough to blow up an armored core, then Probably bring the whole fucking place down.
Why are the vents big enough for ACs to fit in? You went in the loop.
Mass airflow.
Get out of here.
Obviously, they want maximum cubic feet per minute.
Wrecked. See, I just feel like you guys are going to want to replace a lot of your grates.
They say this place is all about the volume of air moving through rather than the speed of it.
Tank recovered.
You got the rainbow tank.
System switched to normal mode.
And then a terrorist group became like a pretty bad terrorist group.
Yeah.
We're gonna blow up a poison bomb in the air system. Oops, now everybody hates us.
The immense storm has been destroyed. They clearly went too far. Even Chrome could not stop the backlash against them. And eventually, Chrome will be destroyed as well. But
Whatever.
the process was a necessary one. Necessary for a rebirth, and that of all humanity. I'll be in touch.
All I can think of is the Raven just like reading that message like, what?
Yeah. I don't quite get it myself.
Like, did you happen to hit like reply all or forward or something? Because that last part didn't feel like it was for me. Dude, if you're writing a manifesto, give it to somebody else. I am rank 2. I am rank 2 on the server. They call me Ace. They're wrong because my initials are not ACE. You're a letter off. And then Chrome did an uprising.
The Chrome had finally
Because
started
of course
an
they
armed
did.
uprising.
The Chrome.
They had been in a cornered position, but it seems that they've finally made their move. We wish no unnecessary fighting, but their mere presence is a danger to all humanity. If we don't crush the bad seeds, the roots will again begin to spread. Justice is ours. Our elite troops have come under attack in various regions. The war situation is going just as we had expected. However,
Tell that to your
we
troops.
miscalculated. We had to fight pitched battles against Chrome detachments appearing above ground. Several military bases were attacked and suffered crippling blows. According to reports, the enemy is a small
Only if people would develop their own security.
Capabilities cannot be taken lightly.
Like Chrome did.
They're probably Chrome's latest models. From the enemy's attack vectors, their next target is probably a military base in the Zam Desert. We want you to head to the base ASAP and engage the enemy detachment. The theater of operations is Camp Murakumo, Zam
ASAP.
Desert. Enemy forces are unknown, and the conditions for success is to destroy the entire enemy detachment.
Half the time it feels like they shouldn't even bother listing enemy forces as a category at all, because they don't tell me what it is.
Basically, yeah.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You will regret your actions.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Oops, who would have thought that this whole testing MTs thing would have turned against me?
Oh no, how could this have happened?
Meanwhile, Chrome's like, well, it should be fine as long as they don't send the guy whose data we base this off of.
Oh no, how could this have happened?
Boss, I don't want to alarm you, but they sent the guy whose data we base these robots off of.
Fuck!
God damn it. What were the odds? Pretty good, actually. I mean, how good of odds were they? Well, he's rank 2 on the server. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Why switch to missiles, Alex? Oh, well, obviously because I'm out of a laser rifle. Stop it.
Jeez, thing needs to chill the fuck out.
Operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
These guys take it back to the drawing board. Still not good enough. Maybe if you guys got like cyborgs and installed my battle data in them, maybe then you would win, but probably not.
Stop giving them ideas.
And then I remembered to put my original head back on.
What was wrong with the head you were using?
Doesn't have very good targeting systems.
Ah.
Special report
Much
for all
money.
Ravens. It has been decided to disband the Chrome group that planned a military coup d'etat using new robotic weapons. Murakuma
Well, not
Millennium
new,
will
but-
control and inspect the remaining assets of Chrome so that they can be reused appropriately later. Now
Appropriately.
that the confrontation is over, there may be less and less for you Ravens to do. Hopefully this is a sign that mankind is moving towards a peaceful future. It's not over yet.
Oh,
We have
you
a
sweet
job
summer
to do.
child.
We need
Or you
to
guys will do
build
dumb shit and we'll
military
have to
base.
kill you too.
Some remnants of the group may still resist, but their strength is inconsequential. We want you to check out the situation in the interior of the base and mop up any resistance you find there. Your pay should be adequate. Peter
50K.
This is Avalon Valley Military Base. Enemy forces are unknown, and the conditions for success is to mop
Who would have
up
thought?
the remaining
Enemy forces are unknown.
Accept this contract. Long story.
Why would anybody tell me what I'm getting into?
Because that would make it too easy.
Think on your feet, I guess.
We've arrived at the combat area. We'll leave as soon as your AC is deployed.
Who are you? Where's my normal lady pilot? Get out of here.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Drop me and leave. Never return. Aw.
Nice try.
I wanted to go through the front door. Instead they dropped me down the chimney. Who are you guys even serving at this point? What's the point of being military stragglers?
Stop trying to hit him and hit him.
Done. Destroyed. I miss having infinite energy, so I can just dash all the time.
Yeah, it was nice.
Only in Regulation 1.1. 2 generations from now. Giant fans. Were it only that all these military bases and stuff were, designed for not ACs. I would have had to go in on foot instead. So really, everybody's just asking for it.
Pretty much.
What if we just built it slightly below the average AC height? All I can think of is just AC walking up to the entryway, kind of standing there looking at it for a moment, then everybody be like, "Yes, it's working," and it just kind of crouches a little bit and walks through the door. It's like, "Oh, damn it!" Unless it's a tank tread AC or quad leg AC, in which case it just fucking rolls on through. I thought you said this was the average size, below the average size of an AC. I meant for, like, people who use real legs. It's like that ass deep in trouble thing. I thought that was pretty good. You owe me 20 royals, Varric. I want it all in candied dates. I haven't lost that wager yet. You said we'd be ass-deep in trouble, and really, so far it's been knee-deep at best. Yeah, I didn't specify whose ass it was, though. Leave it to a dwarf to lower the bar.
It's funny because they're short, you see.
That's like most of Varric's dialogue in Inquisition. Also the fact that he writes smutty serials, and one of the other party members actually reads them and was loath to admit it. Coincidentally, the same love interest who is just like, you need to stop flirting with me, and then when you walk away kind of confused by it, she comes back and is like, no, keep flirting with me. I do want that.
If only I liked Dragon Age's gameplay at all.
Inquisition is somewhere between the first game and the second game, so not mind-numbingly terrible. It is still kind of a slow game, though.
Raven, help me! Little monster!
It's obviously an armored core, dude.
Oh, how terrible! My male pilot died. Awful. I feel terrible.
Oh, that's a pretty hefty AC.
Giant MT. Giant MT that can take about as many hits as a regular MT.
Yeah, that was pretty pathetic, actually.
Back to the drawing board.
Cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Well, we built this giant MT. Well, what's it good for? Well, it can take lots of hits from solid ammunitions fire. What about energy fire? What about it?
The struggle for market share between Murakumo and the up-and-coming Verge company is becoming more and more intense.
PS1 CGI.
Future developments look interesting.
So, nothing has changed.
No texture whatsoever.
Chrome and Murakumo, as they fought each other over and over, the two enormous organizations began to decline, the fall of one.
As is wont to happen when there's only two.
But this was only the beginning of the real end.
The game isn't over yet, assholes. I'm surprised there's no email about that. Raking in the money. Except I don't need to buy anything, because my AC is already pretty set.
So how much of the game is left?
Not much actually.
Really? Next time on Radical Bromance.
The end of the game, but still like 5 episodes ago.